Good evening. Welcome to the Diecast Shepherd Racing and Collecting channel and tonight's edition of Brokebenny'S Garage. So tonight we're going to open up a bag of cars that I picked up from my favorite antique shop that sadly is going out of business, or at least changing locations and moving far away, sadly. But picked up this bag. It was $9 originally, but they were clearancing things out, so it's 40% off. And so we're gonna take one look at these cars. Not bad for what was 40% off of 9. It'd be 9 times 4, $3.60 off of that. So that'd be $5.60. And we'll see what we got in this. Well, I already see something that's pretty cool, at least for me. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Alright, first one that catches my eye is this right here. That's a Rise and Climb. The only one I ever saw before this was the treasure hunt that came out of, I don't know, about a year ago. So this is neat. It might roll. And it might have some issues. Alright, we got this guy here. This is not a big deal to me, but again, good shape though, as far as his paint. It's not scratched up or anything. It might roll. Oh, it does roll. Alright, so that's, what is that called? Alright, hold on, I'm gonna get my glasses. Okay, it's called a Let's Go. From being a kind of a go-kart looking thing. And we got this guy here. This is that Hot Wheels Fire Rescue. Is that the Silverado? Or not Silverado, what do you call it? Chevy Tahoe, that's what it is. That looks like that's gonna roll. We got this four-wheeler. That's not really my thing. But I don't even think it'll fit on the track. But that's one of them. We'll put him in the garage for later. We got now that's not a Hot Wheels. X Saturn, number 57. Who is that? Anybody know? I'm not a NASCAR guy, but there we go. Racing Champions. Oh, okay. It might roll. We'll give it a try. Look at this, though. Holy smokes. This is nice. It's got rubber tires. And it's a metal base. Was this a super treasure hunt? Does anybody know? I don't know. I've never seen this paint style. I don't see the treasure hunt logo on it anywhere. For the super treasure. So what is this from? Is this just like a you know, the whatever the fancy cars are called. Goodness, I can't even think offhand. Because I don't collect these. I don't collect the rubber tire cars because of race. And rubber tires don't, typically race as well. But this is a find here. This is probably worth more than what I paid for the whole bag. Good show. Alright, we got this fantasy ride. I forget what these are called. They can have some speed though. I have a green one that's pretty quick. Ballistic. Okay, so we got a ballistic. We got this Corvette Grand Sport. Yellow. I don't have a yellow one. So that's kind of nice. We got this Flight something or other. What's it called? Flight 03. The only one I have of this is a white one with a red base and flames on it. So that's kind of neat to get a new paint style. Never even saw that. Now it's going to roll too. We got this truck. This is, you can tell by the wheel, it's something just generic. Oh, it's a Maisto. Okay. The cab is metal. And it's going to roll like junk though. Put that in back in the garage. This is a Ford, I believe, Ford Escort. Again, this is, 70 Ford Escort. RS 1600. This is just a great find for me. So, Tiny's treasure chest, I'm gonna miss you. I've gotten hundreds, literally hundreds of cars from that antique shop. Oh, it's a Yatming. Man, I haven't seen a Yatming car in forever. I mean, it's not gonna roll, but it's in pretty good shape for being. I mean, Yatming hasn't been around for a long time, as far as I know. Here's a Dodge Concept. What is that car? Oh, it's a Maisto. All right, so Maisto, that's probably not gonna roll. Here's one of these Project something or other cars. That one's gonna roll. And again, I don't have this. I don't have any of these paint styles. Prototype. That's what it is. Prototype H24. So pretty. That's gonna roll. And last and possibly least, this is probably another Maisto. What does that say there? Whatever it is, it's kind of junk. Oh, it's a Toyota apparently, according to the top. All right, well there's my bag of cars. Let me know what you think. If that was a good deal, $6 and what did I say, $6.60 or $6.40 or something like that for all those cars. I mean, like I said, in my opinion, right there, even though it's not going to race, that car by itself is probably worth more than that whole bag. Anyway, let's get to some racing. Holy smokes, the track is a mess. Time to break out the high-tech track cleaning device. Alright, just for yucks, I ended up putting that premium, that was the word I was trying to find, premium Camaro with the rubber tires up against, I think it's the Escort. Let's go! And it finished! Oh, it was the Rise and Climb. Okay, the Rise and Climb did not finish. Alright, next we'll put this Flight 03 up against the Ballistic. And go. Good race. Alright, the Flight 03 takes that win. This bag must have been the red and yellow car theme. Alright, we're going to do the Tahoe going up against that go-kart called Let's Go. Alright, and let's go. Oh, comes from behind. Neither one of them is burning up the track or anything, but Let's Go moves on. Alright, we're going to put that is a Dodge Concept car, by the way. I was able to make out the bottom from Maisto going up against this Racing Champions car. And go! The Racing Champions car. And Maisto doesn't even finish. Alright, we'll put these two, well, probably not the best cars up against each other. This is that Yatming. I don't really know what that red one is. And yeah. I'm actually really surprised they both finished. Not fast, but they did finish. The red one's moving on though. Alright, we'll put this Maisto truck up against the Ford Escort from Hot Wheels. And go! And the Escort finishes, and that one doesn't. Alright, now we got that prototype, whatever, H24, I think it is, going up against the Grand Sport. Corvette Grand Sport. Who you got? I kind of think these are going to be the two that are the ones that are the fastest of the group. And ready, steady, race! Here they come. Yeah, that prototype car is probably the quickest car we got here today. Alright, so that's what's left. That's who lost, that's who won. I know he's not going to win the final, but let's put him up with this new Camaro up against that Flight 03. So hey guys, is that supposed to be a TH? Like the Super Treasure Hunt symbol? And they're off. Yeah. Flight 03 flies past the Camaro. Alright, NASCAR versus a go-kart in the blocks. And go. the NASCAR. Alright, now we got that generic red car going up against the Hot Wheels yellow Ford Escort. And go. Pretty close, but the Escort holds him off. No real speed here at this point. And that white prototype car is going to get a bye because he's pretty quick. Alright, so we'll race these two first. And go. And yep, Flight 03 takes out the NASCAR. And it's the prototype versus the Escort. Alright, go. Yeah, not really a match. That prototype car is the fastest car here. Probably he's got one more race. And here they are, the Flight 03 going up against the prototype H24, racing for the right to graphite. 3, 2, 1, go! Pretty close, but yeah, the prototype wins. Alright, well, the rest of the crew is heading over to McDonald's to get them a snack. These three cars are hanging at the garage. Yep, even that guy, he didn't finish the race, but he said he wanted to spend the big money and get the treatment on the wheels, see if he can be competitive against these two. Gonna graphite them all up and see how they do on the track with some graphite on the wheels. Yeah, I'm giving the runner-up a chance. Alright, so we took this guy into the shop, worked up his wheels, check it out, spinning like a boss. Until, yeah, this guy will never recommend Brokebenny'S Garage, I'll tell you that. Until we found out one of the wheels was rubbing a little bit on the fender. Not that one, that one's rolling good. And so Brokebenny decided to try and fix the wheel, and yeah, it got worse. So this car isn't going to be doing a lot of racing. This is one for the mod, if I ever learned to mod. So we moved on to the Flight 03, and that one worked up really good. So the Flight 03 has been worked up, and the prototype has not been worked up yet. We'll see if it made a difference, the graphite I put on here. If this car that formerly lost to this car can now beat it. Let's check it out. Alright, here they go. And a big difference for the Flight 03, tearing up the prototype. But to be fair, the prototype has not been worked up yet. So let's work that one up and see if he can make a comeback. Alright, they're both worked up, both full of graphite in the wheels. Let's see if the prototype can reclaim the championship status. And go! He was pretty close. Oh, I think he got him! Let's switch lanes. And switching lanes, go! Oh, the Flight 03 really got the win that time. I'm gonna switch them up one more time. Alright, prototype H24. If you can't hold your own here, it's gonna be all over. Go! Oh, the Flight 03 came from behind and got him. Alright, it's time to test his speed against the shelf. All these are cars that I did not buy brand new. Some were gifts. Some I found at the antique store or flea markets, or just picked up from local guys. But in any event, none of these came straight out of the pack, just like this guy didn't. So let's just see if he can get in. I'm sure he will, and where he ends up. Alright, our gatekeeper is Boba Fett. Let's see if we can get past him. Alright, go! No problem getting past Boba Fett. Boba Fett, you're done. Alright, next we'll take him up against that Camaro Z28 with the gold Hot Ones wheels. And go! Oh, he's out in front of him too. Let's take him up to the top tier, going up against the vet band. All right, against the vet band to get in the top tier. Better race, but no, he gets past him. All right, let's move him up. We'll go past the forward force. We'll go against this, it's the Matchbox Mercedes-Benz. And let's zoom in and go. Oh, he got him. Also, to be fair, I think the outside lane's running quicker than the inside lane. So, you know, until I have timers and things like that, this is all just for fun. And it's not an exact science. All right, we're going to go up against this McLaren F1 sent to me by Cardo Crafts. And it's a mod that he did and sent to me. And just, so shout out to his channel. You think he can hold his spot? Oh, and by the way, if you're not familiar with my channel, once you're racing for the top 3 spots, you got to win in both lanes. So this is the first race. All right, go. There you go. Oh, yeah, he won. But we got to win in both lanes or you're not moving on. Race 2 for the number 3 spot. Oh, the McLaren got him that time. So he will not be moving on, but he gets the number 4 spot. Well, no, he doesn't have the number 4 spot yet. All right, so he loses to that car. He beat that car. So to find his spot in here, it's a win or lose situation versus Magneto in the Cerominus. All right, go. He's gonna get him. All right, now he officially did move into that 4th spot, but just for yucks, I switched the lanes. I don't understand why one lane runs faster than the other. Not that much difference. So probably in the next week or so, I'm gonna get down and really clean this track the real way, and try to adjust things a little bit to see if I can get it running more even. But for now, go. Oh, it was pretty tight. But the Flight 03 moves into the 4th spot. Magneto and the Cerominus is now in the 5th spot. And there you have it. The top 3 stayed the same. McLaren F1 from Cardo Crafts. The Hershey's Funny Car sent to me by Henry Stanislawski. And the Governor sent to me by my dad. All right. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. Like and subscribe if you would. And don't forget to check out on the Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack on Thursday, the fastest of the fast. And that is a Decide Your Ride race. If you want to see the cars participating, go back to last week's Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack. And you will see these cars. And you can make your best educated guess which one you think is the fastest. They are not graphited. They are straight out of the pack. Or you can just pick your favorite. But either way, it's just for fun. No prizes will be awarded. This is just, do you think you got the right car to be the fastest one? I only got 3 picks so far, so join in on the fun. This race will air this coming Thursday. All right, everybody, thanks for coming over to Brokebenny'S Garage. And be blessed.